Hello everyone. In this 7th episode of a 9-part series on atmospheric perspective in compositing in Blender 4.1, we will take a break from creating effects to tidy up the nodes in the graph and make some considerations about groups. Before we go on, I remind you that, as it happens with most of my tutorials, the text versions of the video tutorials of this series are available for free download at the link provided in the description. To tidy up the graph and easily identify the various effects, we can group the invert color, RGB curves, and hue saturation value nodes by simply selecting them and pressing Ctrl G. To enter and exit the group, press the Tab key. To rename the group, select it and write the name, for example saturation, in the Label field of the Node tab, as we did for the Blue Shift node. Similarly, we can group and rename the two nodes that blur distant elements, namely RGB curves and blur, which we can then place in a group called blurring. Note that in the Group panel, available when we are inside the group, we can also rename the input and output sockets of the group. For example, it can be useful to rename the second input of the blurring group to depth mask, also changing its socket type to float, so that we have a gray-colored socket and can more easily associate it with the value output of the normalized node. Let's perform the same operation for the second input of the saturation group. Another advantage of groups is that they allow you to disable an effect with extreme ease. In fact, it's sufficient to select a group and press the M key, which is the shortcut for the mute function, once or multiple times to deactivate or reactivate it. That's all for this episode. In the next one, we will see how to decrease the contrast of the image based on the distance from the virtual camera. See you soon!